We are here today with Fransico Razzolini, that is the Director for Technology, Innovation and Sustainability for Klabin, a major paper and packaging producer from Brazil. Fransico is just coming back to Brazil from his experience during the COP26 in Glasgow. And we are happy to hear from him, his view and insights about this amazing experience and also the contribution Klabin brought to the event. So Fransico, thank you for joining us. We would like to
Hello, Luciana.
Hello, so nice to have you. I know you are traveling back to Brazil right now, direct from the airport, and it's so great to have the chance to talk to you, to get to know a little bit more about this very important international and global event that went on. So just tell us to begin just a little bit, how is it like? How is the environment at COP26? I mean, how many people are there? How the dynamics go on? It will be very interesting to know more about it.
Hello, Luciana. Hello, WPO friends. It's a pleasure to be with you here today. I'm in my way back from Glasgow, where we stayed in the last at least 2 weeks now, being part of the COP26. It was an amazing event. Impressive by the size, by the number of participants from the government, from the public sector, from many companies and business segments involved there also. And many events happening at once in several different parts of the exhibition. Many meetings we saw that people discussing about the implementation of the Article 6 from the Paris Agreement and the other remaining issues on that regard. The biggest involvement ever from the private sector. Many companies around the world were involved in that. I think that began just after the COP25 in Madrid in 2019. And that involvement grew quite fast, especially this year, with the movements like Race to Zero, Race to Resilience, all the aspects related to ESG. That is a big topic, a hot topic today around the world, around the business world. So very important involvement of all these communities, specifically the private sector, that really can make things move faster.
Yeah, and that's interesting, Fransico. We really saw this huge involvement from the private sector. So do you think it will make a difference?
I think it already made. So we saw all the commitments being done by the major corporations, all the announcements being made, the companies announcing their goals, their commitments to the SDGs from United Nations, the goals to reduce the greenhouse gases emissions, investments in many different areas related to inclusivity and also involvement with many communities. So I think that there is this awareness of the impact of the climate change that is already happening, and we see more and more extreme events being happening here and there, and also that the assessments that are being done by our climate specialists are still indicating that we still have to make, let's say, more ambitious targets in order to accomplish to this maximum 1.5 Celsius degree temperature increase for the future. So I'm very happy and very optimistic that we are in a much better way now, on a much better track, and that will result in a better future for all of us.
And what was the contribution from Klabin? What is the message Klabin brought to the event?
Well, Klabin got involved in that by an invitation from the UK government. They formed a business leaders group. It was some 10 global companies, and Klabin was the only one from our side of the world. So on that group, we discussed how to involve many private sectors, many industrial sectors, commercial areas, and so in increasing, let's say, the awareness of everybody, and trying to bring all these people together, being part of campaigns like the Net Zero, Race to Zero. Klabin launched that campaign in Brazil for the industrial sector. Brazil also launched Impact to Net Zero. And we brought many people from other parts of our chain, customers, suppliers, everybody involved. So that was our contribution. Klabin is already doing a lot of contribution in the order also to reduce its greenhouse gas emissions. We've been doing a lot of investment in decarbonization in the company. We reduced it by 64% our emissions from 2003 to 2019. 2019 was the basis for the commitment we had with the SBTI, with the target to reduce another 25% until 2025 and another 49% until 2035. So Klabin is in a renewable business. We bet a lot on the bioeconomy, being renewable, by the people, being recyclable. So it's our mindset is towards sustainability.
That is great. Francisco, thank you so much for joining us and sharing some great information and insights from COP. Thank you very much.
Thank you for this invitation. Expect talking to you guys soon.